On the floor for the visiting Milwaukee Bucks. At forward, Alex Caruso. At guard, Andre Jackson. At center, Julius Randle. At guard, Damian Lillard. At forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team is Doc Rivers. Introducing the starting five, the Atlanta Hawks. At forward, 6'8", number 10, Zachary. In the middle, 6'10", number 17, Onyeka. And guard, 6'7", number 5, Dyson Daniels. At forward, 6'8", number 1, Damian Jackson. At guard, 6'1", number 11,
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
And the Milwaukee starting five. We've got Damian Lillard. Alex Caruso is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Jackson in at the shooting guard position. Lillard can't get it to go. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Now here's Lillard. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Toronto.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Here's Young. There's the drive. Okongwu inside. Randall's there. Outside Young. Jacks up a three. Knocks it down from distance.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Okongwu with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Young can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got his second basket.
Muscling in for the basket. Lillard showing that mental toughness to get in there.
Okongwu, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Caruso, pass to Lillard. Connects from downtown. Lillard's got 7 points.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Number 1, Damian Lillard.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Young against Lillard. And Young, here we go. And looking at Trae Young, Brent. His team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team. You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic. Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Tipped away. Pass to Daniels. Now Okongwu. Here's Risache. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. A main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Randle, pass to Antetokounmpo. Caruso, left side. Hey, from beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. For 3, Randle. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist with that last one. Young inside, defended by Lillard. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 7.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Lillard outside. Pass to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Up top, Young, defended by Lillard. Daniels passes to Young, over Lillard. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
So both teams making some changes here. Lillard against Young. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Young from long range. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
Feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
The three, here's Lillard. Randall can't hit. Hawks trail by 4. Outside Young. Misses the 3. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year. The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
It's stolen by Kuzma. Lillard passes to Randall, and he makes it. Randall's got 9, and with things just getting started in this new season, Britt, what are you looking forward to the most moving ahead?
Yeah, BA, I think about last year's teams and the magic that they had to push themselves into playoff positioning. Do they still have it? But one of the more exciting things in terms of the storyline is which teams are showing some early chemistry that could threaten some of those teams from last year. That is something that we always gravitate towards. The fresh blood, the new team, the one that's going to be the underdog throughout the course of the year, and how far can they push it?
Oladipo's checked in for Randall. Antetokounmpo outside for 3. Oladipo, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Okongwu in his last outing with 12 points. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Hawks trail by 13. High post Young. He played a great game against the Lakers. Can they get it? It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Atlanta making some changes here. Krejci's checked in for Okongwu. Mann comes in for Daniels, and it's Bufkin in for Trae Young. Now here's Mann, puts up a 3. Bufkin with the bucket.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor. They give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Assistant, Jalen Johnson.
Now Lillard. Oladipo outside. Back to Lillard. Takes the 3 and count it. Now 5 for 7.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Mann, guarded closely. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The drive by Mann. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Here's Bufkin. Antetokounmpo with the block.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
The Bucks leading by 13. Pass to Oladipo from deep. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut. And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Krejci. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Caruso. Rebounded by Johnson.
Very lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Bufkin. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Bufkin's got 5 points.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
To the left wing, here's Lillard, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Atlanta making some changes here. Barlow's checked in for Johnson, and it's Rizachet in for Mann. Randall, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
There's so many qualities of elite guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
Here's Rizachet, and he also played really well in the win against the Lakers.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Rizachet. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Bucks leading by 16. They've got Rizachet, and it's Krejci in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Out of bounds, it will go to the Hawks. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And that game against Milwaukee, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to find their form.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. The Hawks trail by 13. Rizachet with it. Now defended by Randall. They get it back. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Bufkin. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Krejci. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks leading by 13. Kuzma finds Randall. Here's Payne. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Mann's checked in for Catchings. Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pass to Bufkin. Now Rizachet. The Hawks again can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Jackson. Three-pointer Randall. Rebound by the Hawks. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Damian Lillard's checked in for the Bucks.
Damian Lillard.
Here's Rizachet. He's defended by Randall, and the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rizachet with it. Randall on him. Pass to Bufkin. 6 to shoot. Here's Mann. Here's Rizachet.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be.
Lillard outside. It's tipped. Here's Krejci, guarded by Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
He hits both from the stripe. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Randall. Plays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 13.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Rizachet. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Randall outside. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Rizachet. Young is subbed in for Terrence Mann.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the basket by Trae Young. Here's the break. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And down it goes, jamming that one home. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Lillard, following the bucket by the Hawks. To the wing on the left. Here's Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 11. It's Young on the wing, covered by Lillard. Young pass to Okongwu. Pass to Bufkin. Young for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the Hawks making a change here. Both free throws good from Randall. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Okongwu. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Giannis. Oh, Antetokounmpo! Explosive on the drive.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Milwaukee leading by 13. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist in the game. Now, here is Young. 12 points for him. Drains the three-pointer.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Up top, Okongwu. Covered by Lillard. Again, Young missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jackson kicks to Randall. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball. And you can see why.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Lillard. He's got 18. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Randall with a screen for Giannis. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound, Atlanta. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. Young pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Stolen by Jackson. And they're pushing it up. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Randall with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Johnson outside. The Hawks working the ball around. Drills it from outside. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Rizachet, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. He had a nice open look right there. Randall's got 24.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. And Randall has got the ball here for the Bucks. Pass to Caruso. To the paint. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. The Hawks trail by 17. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And here's Young from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Team sport.
24 seconds left to play here in the half. Young in the corner. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6 from 8.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot.
Johnson can't get it to go. Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Julius Randle getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively, so what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And taking a look at Atlanta, a tall order for them in this one. Looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's...
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are good.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
The Bucks leading by 18. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Jackson.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. In transition, here they come. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Here's Young. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Jackson. Lillard against Young. Caruso outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Alex Caruso.
The free throw drops for Caruso. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Atlanta is shooting just 42% so far in the game. Young, the pass to Daniels. Back to Young to stop the run. And Atlanta misses again.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Risache to the middle. Here's a Kongwu. Pass to Daniels. Knocks down the long J. Daniels has got 6.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
To the paint. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Jackson can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Daniels misses. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Drills it from deep. Randall's got 31.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Lillard against Young. Johnson passes to Young. Over Lillard. And Atlanta misses again.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Puts up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Risache. Antetokounmpo covering. Young against Lillard. Good work defensively by Randall.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Lillard left side. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Daniels. Young inside, defended by Lillard. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Caruso, a screen on Johnson. Here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Caruso outside. Knocks down the triple. Caruso's got 8 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Good work defensively by Randall. Now the Bucks with it. They're on an 18-5 run. Jackson outside. Back to Lillard. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Lillard's got 20 points.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Tries to break his ice. And the nice layup by Young. Give him 20.
In terms of scoring, he hadn't done much of it. Just 1 of 7 this quarter.
Randall, pass to Antetokounmpo. 4-3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Risache. No good on the triple. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And here's Caruso outside. Okongwu with the rebound. And the Hawks shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Daniels. Antetokounmpo with the block.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
For 3, here's Lillard. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Johnson passes to Daniels. Here's Risache. The three is up. Sinks the tray. Risache's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Young inside. Randall's there. They retain possession. Daniels passes to Young. Back to Daniels. Johnson for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Caruso. Caruso's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Daniels, defended by Jackson. Here's Young. The rebound by Jackson.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
From 11 feet away, and the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Atlanta with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. The Bucks, another fast break opportunity here. Outside for Randall. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Okongwu. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Antetokounmpo has got 21.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Daniels. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Payne comes in for Damian Lillard. Atlanta shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Man, he's checked in for the Hawks. Williams is checked in for Milwaukee. Victor Oladipo comes in for Jackson. Man misses. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Now here's Man. Here's Krejci. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Oladipo outside. Here's Payne. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Payne's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Milwaukee, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Victor Oladipo is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Kenrich Williams. Then there's Kyle Kuzma.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Milwaukee making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Nance, he's checked in for Smith. And Atlanta with possession here. Outside man. Here he goes. He can't get it to go. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And for the Bucks, they're shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Here's Nance. Williams finds Payne. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. The Hawks making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Livingston, he's checked in for Nance. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Defended by Kuzma. And that one drops. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Kuzma outside. Launches it. Not going to go that time.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Pass to Gay. Here's Krejci from the arc. Rebounded by Payne. Now here's Kuzma. He's guarded by man.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Here's Buffkin, defended by Payne. Buffkin, no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact the players have that option and that freedom.
Pass to Buffkin, down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing man from outside the arc. Atlanta again missing. Oladipo with the ball, and it's man picking him up. And here is Kuzma. Gay with a rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Krejci. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Pat Connaughton.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Young, he's checked in for Krejci. So he comes up empty at the line. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Down low. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Pass to Young. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got 23.
Ice tray. Looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Oladipo on the wing. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
The kick out to Kuzma. This one for three. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Young. Johnson on the wing. The kick out to Young. Shoots. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now here's Payne. Oladipo outside. The floater. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Number 25, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Risache, he's checked in for Atlanta. That one's no good. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Young looking for an opening. Sinks that one from the post. Young's got 25 points.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
And here's Oladipo. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Payne. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA.
Pass to Oladipo. Nails it from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Trying to loosen up those driving lanes. Oladipo there, stretching out the defense.
Outside Johnson. Here's Risache. Here's Daniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Smith, he's checked in for the Bucks. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Hawks foul. Daniels. His second. Team's 4th. At the line for the Bucks.
Milwaukee has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Smith. Outside, Williams. Smith against Okongwu. Back to Smith. Intercepted! And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Okongwu. Okongwu's got 3 assists tonight. And Milwaukee's shooting has been great this game. 58%. Count it. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
There's Young with the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Oladipo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Payne, the pass to Oladipo. Takes one from 10 feet. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Driving to the basket.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Oladipo with the ball. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's Daniels. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Here's Oladipo. Now Payne. Young with the double team.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his third foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Kuzma. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Johnson. Shoots it from the corner. Rizashe, no good. Milwaukee has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Okongwu against Payne. Banked it in off the glass. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Young inside, defended by Payne. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Nance, he's checked in for Smith.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Payne against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. The Hawks shooting about 41%.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
A solid win for them here in the first of 4 meetings this season. They've come out and set the tone against the Hawks.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Here's Payne. So this one belongs to the Bucks. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots. But most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.